this song, right? And in the song, he says, I want to take care of you and your friends. So I say, all the challenges going on, I don't see no man starting to take care of you and your friends challenge. Like, let's start that challenge. Like, let me see you take care of me and my friends. Let's start that. And someone gonna say that's prostitution.
No, let's define what we all have different standards of taking care of. So let's be more specific on what standards you mean taking care of you and your friends.
But that's why it's a challenge, because you get to show what you think that means.
No, because
no,
boo boo, no, because everybody got different. It's levels to this.
That's why it's a challenge.
No,
I challenge you.
No negotiation. You go in there and say, "This is how much I want to pay." You ask how much it costs. You always ask what it costs.
Listen. Here's the thing, right?
What it
Things
costs.
that are priceless, there's no price on them. Like, when you go to the restaurant, you can order what's on the menu, but only if you know what's off the menu, and they ask the chef bring it out from the back.
Yeah, but it still got a price on it. It says market rate.
But guess what? It says market
price.
And if you can afford that, then you can ask.
Oh, okay, but if you can afford it.
But then I like to just put the card in the tab and don't even look at it.
No, then that's a fool. That's a fool.
Listen.
You know why that's a fool? Want me to tell you why that's a fool?
Well,
no man should never pay Mercedes-Benz prices for a Volkswagen.
But here's the thing: if you already know that you're pulling up to Rolls Royce, baby, you should know.
I don't know that until I get to drive it. That's why you test drive it.
You already know.
No, I don't. I don't know until I drive it.
Listen, when you pull into, well, that ain't true, honey. Because those Cullinans, they bought cash before they came out and had to wait months for them to be delivered. So don't play with me. I
couldn't hear you on that, but let me put my earphones in there because I heard some hot bull.
Listen, when them new cars drop, the big boys buy it before they even arrive, and they wait for months to get them. That Cullinan came out, they was dropping $400 for them months before, and they got shipped to the house. You don't need to test drive that spaceship gonna go to the moon.
Yeah, but that spaceship is already done set its market rate. The month that we talking about haven't set a market rate.
Listen, I'm not talking about them. I ain't worried about them.
Okay, well,
you see what I'm saying?
What's the market rate? Say what the market
rate. Listen.
And one more thing. That accessories don't get the same as the main now. You can't get the same.
But listen, here's the thing though. Guess what? Some men like their stuff factory. Other men trick it out.
True.
But guess what? They're not gonna complain that it came factory. They're gonna decorate it, put the shoes on it, make sure it's washed properly, get the cheese on it. So if you don't like how I came factory, then you come and you upgrade it, boo-boo.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but some motherfuckers like me, I don't need to put no shoes on my Maybach. It comes the way it is. That's just
that's okay for you.
You understand? I don't put no shoes on my Bach.
And you don't necessarily have to. All I'm saying is, I want to see the take care of you and your friends challenge. Now, if for you that means getting her some beanie weenies and some hamburger helper, okay, that's your challenge. But my challenge comes on jets and with Cullinans and stuff. That's what I like. That's my preference.
And ain't nothing wrong with that, baby.
Period.
And a boss that look at you, who go there and look at you and appraise of what you are, gonna say this is a proper motherfucking price to pay for, sir.
Listen,
a great property.
If a nigga pull into this driveway and that gate open, and he pull into this fortress, and he sees this acreage, and he sees, oh, this is what she worked with, he already know. He can't bring some bush into my house. He might have to turn around and go back and get something proper to present.
Yeah, because he's fucking with your property value. Of course. You don't want the motherfucker to bring down your property value. I thought before we had this kind of motherfucking before we had this conversation, I thought that was already established. That's why you do a credit check before you allow them to apply. They must be already at the 1% rate if they fucking with a 1%er.
Now, and although you're right, and you're 100% right, but some of these got real good CPN numbers that look okay.
Yeah, and
they look like Social Security numbers.
Yeah, but this corona letting you know who got it and who don't now. This right here gonna let you know who got liquid asset and who just got that hype, baby.
Listen. But that's why I am now teaching my bad and my, niggas that's trying to get it, how to invest in stocks. Okay? Because if you have one source of income, you are one penny away from poverty, and we ain't got time for that.
Well, you shouldn't. You diversify is good in everything, even in your love life. You should never have not one of anything. I always believe in diversify. That's why I'm sitting over here with different multiple incomes coming in and multiple motherfucking liabilities. Because I have certain motherfuckers, I have to keep them at their standard of living. That's why they with a 1%er. That's all. But you, as the woman that you is, with all motherfuckers, you got to go ahead and put the ingredients what it take, boo. Only problem I have with y'all is y'all don't speak.
Someone just said stocks went down. I don't know what I'm talking about. Actually, sis, I'm not going to say any numbers because that's corny. But with my portfolio and my options, I made over 6 figures this month already with stocks. So the only thing that depreciated is the fact that you don't know what you're talking about.
The only thing that depreciated was what?
Someone said stocks depreciated. But if you don't want to learn, sweetie, that's okay.
No, they fluctuate, but they don't depreciate. It's two different words. Depreciate means it's never coming back.
Exactly.
Fluctuate means it is coming back.
And I love
a great month.
When they drop, I buy.
Exactly. I have a lot of motherfucking money that was in that I bought Zoom. I just bought a lot of Zoom, but I lost a little bit of money in Southwest. But we all know trailways of the air coming back.
Exactly. As soon as airlines come back, it's going to be through the roof.
It's going to come back.
As long as you don't fail on a downturn, you good.
Yeah, but I got out on a Tesla when it hit up to $900 and made a nice little something. Because when I got in, I bought like $300,000 worth when it was 206.
Ooh.
And then I got on it a year ago when it was 206. Remember when he was getting high and everything, and the market fell on it. They brought it down to 206, so I moved 300 in there. Then when it got up to 800, then I sold on out. I went on and put it on to the side.
Ooh, let me tell you about this little Amazon play I just did.
Okay.
So I bought in not that many shares, but I bought in when it was around like 1,600.
Right.
Then I bought an option and sold all my shares when it was at 2,400.
Right.
So I made a cute little profit.
Yeah.
And then instead of selling the option, I exercised the option, and now I have 100 shares of Amazon.
Go ahead, girl. See, fine and smart.
Come on!
That's all. See, you got to, baby.
I want to see the Take Care of You and Your Friends challenge.
Yeah, well, that's what Take Care of You and Your Friends challenge. But you got to be a boss to it, and you got to have patience with it too, though, boo.
I ain't patient, and I hate waiting.
Well, God, you listen. If it's good for Jesus, it's good for you.
But I'm not Jesus, and he's still working.
Well, I know, so I'm telling you, if it's good for the Father, for the Son.
And he might need to take me down to the water and cleanse my soul. And I am still talking to him about that. But as of today,
yeah, it is going to.
It's not a service I provide.
Well, I hate waiting because I'm no waiter.
Oh, but you told me to be patient.
Well, because you got a little bit more time than me.
You know what? Listen.
You do. You got a little bit more time than me. I don't have time to be patient.
God willing,
I want what I want when I want it, how I want it, because I deserve it.
Hallelujah.
You know what I'm saying?
We kind of went to church a little bit.
Yeah, we did. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But you got standards, baby. Let them know it ain't gold digging. It ain't prostitution. It's standards.
But here's the thing. I'm offended by that term, gold digging, because I would never dig with these now. I prefer gold receiving.
Gold receiving.
I prefer to say add to my portfolio that is already diversified.
Okay.
I prefer wire transfers.
Okay, and what's the minimum contribution to get your attention to show that you're going to review his application?
Here's the thing. Everybody's different. I actually learned something very valuable about relationships from Floyd Mayweather, which is confusing because he has a harem.
Right.
But I was dating some loser that played football in 2010, and I was at Floyd's house, and he was like, "Why are you stressing over this guy?" He's like, because the dude wanted me to fly to see him or whatever. And we were with Floyd on a jet. We took a jet from Vegas to LA to go to Roscoe's. And he was mad that I was on the jet with Floyd, but I wasn't with Floyd, like mutual friends.
Right.
So he was like, come have him book your flight to come see me. So I was going off on him. And then Floyd was like, hang up. He was like, listen, any man that does not provide what he can afford does not care and doesn't love you. He's like, he can book a jet if he's mad that you're here with me on jet to get you out there right now. But he just said have another to do it because he's mad. He's like, so clearly that's his ego, not like him saying, oh, well, let me get you here. I don't like that situation. He's like, now another man, he might fill up your gas tank and buy you groceries and you're like, that's a couple $100, but he might only have a couple $100.
True.
So Floyd's like, for me, I can give you $100,000 right now. That doesn't mean anything because I have millions. True. That guy that give you $100, he might only have $200. That's the one that loves you.
True.
So it's relative to what you can do.
True.
However, there is a certain, like, I ain't about to do no up and coming. I'm not the girl who's gonna stand by you while you're in college. You got this, babe. That's not me. I'm not that girl. So it is relative to your capabilities, but you have to be capable. Like, you got to make more than me. Period. Like, right. I like 8 figures and up.
8?
7's a little sketchy.
7 is sketchy?
7. You 1 tax payment away from 6.
Hold up now. 7 that's millions.
You
right
1 tax payment, 1 audit, 1 Mr. Big jail stint away from 6 figures.
So you telling me a month that's in the 1 to the 9 million is sketchy with you?
Sketchy like a sketch pad.
Woo!
I like a 10 and up. And 10 is because when that taxes hit,
well, if he told you he's already current with his taxes.
Listen, and that's
see, if he already current with your taxes, then I could if he ain't current with his taxes, I feel you. But if he current with his taxes, I tell people already, I tell my right now, once you get $5 to $10 million, you can do anything anybody else can do. You just got to plan it. You understand
and you know
what I'm saying?
I learned from somebody who I'm not going to say names because I don't like giving no shout out. That once you make a certain amount, this was 4 years ago when I was still making 6 figures. He told me that once you make a certain amount, as long as you give certain donations, you ain't got to worry about taxes much at all. I mean, yes, but like the donations cover. Am I frozen or is that you frozen? Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you were frozen for a second.
In for that.
No, I mean, listen.
Yeah, that's that Wesley Snipes mentality. No. That's that Wesley Snipes mentality, motherfucker.
You know what? Is that what he did?
Well, listen to me. Any motherfucker that tells you, Uncle Sam, first of all, is a molester. That plays with you and ain't nothing you can do about it. Yeah, he's the uncle that plays with you, that you don't want in the family. You understand?
I don't like him.
Yeah, me neither. Second of all, as a man that had tax problems, that's bullshit. I just got finished mine about last year, and I'm telling you that motherfucker does not play.
Listen, I'm going through my taxes from 2016, so I had to part ways with my business manager that I had for 4 years. He was a nincompoop. So I'm re-evaluating everything, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared.
Well, if you need somebody, I got a motherfucker that handles us. He's black. He got all the stars out here. I'm gonna tell you just how good he did for me, and I can say it. I had a $4 million motherfucking tax debt, and then I settled for $85,000.
I owe more than that right now.
I settled for $85,000.
From $4 million?
From $4 million.
So when we get out, can you creep in my DMs with that information?
I give it to you here. He handles all of us, man.
Is he in LA?
Yes, he's in LA. Right here. Yes, baby. You live in LA?
I sure do.
He's right there on Sepulveda and Ventura on the corner, right by that center. He's on the 12th motherfucking floor. Yes, go see him, black dude, pass the whole nine, take him on up, and I'll tell you on the side who the rest of his
from
clients.
4 million to 85,000, I was sold.
Listen, Slim. Listen, I ran. I didn't write him a check. I ran to the bank. I ran to the bank, got it. Didn't write him a personal check. Went straight to my bank, got a cashier check.
Yes, you didn't gotta wait.
And FedExed it to him.
Instant.
And told him somebody had to sign for that. I don't give Uncle Tom, Uncle Sam, dude, whoever. You know what I'm saying? He plays it. You got to understand. People, as black, we can't stand Trump. I can't stand him. But when he passed that new motherfucking tax law, and he did
that's the only thing I like about Republicans. That's it. First forgiving. You hear him on the TV all here. Time for you to settle. There's new laws out here for you to settle first time. You got to put that shit in, man. And I got the dude that put it in. Get the settlement on. Yeah. And if you can't pay it, what the settlement is, they put you on a payment on it. Boom. Only stipulation is the next 5 years, you cannot be late on none of your taxes, or I will have to pay that $4 million back plus interest and forfeit the 80 and all of it. Believe me, girl. I would imagine that he is now on a retainer of some sort. He handles the tax bill.
Oh, no. What it is you have to educate yourself, too, as you go through the process. I don't want you, when he turns you on, the good thing about this, he's going to teach you as he fix you. So it's no good if you don't know how to education or how not to get yourself in it again. And what the best thing I did was, I'm a corporation, like Jay-Z said. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. So now, Earthquake Entity, I work for Earthquake Entity. So I work for my own. You work for, so long as you cut yourself a check, like you on payroll, then taxes through a PDA, send the taxes off just like your payroll, like you did on a regular job. And then at the end of the year, you either owe them or you don't, and you stay current. Long as you keep yourself on a motherfucking payroll and you good. You ain't got to worry about that motherfucker, because he can around forget your he can around don't fly your
Listen, that's the issue that I'm having now. Like, I've taught myself more in the past 6 months about investing and taxes and all that than I've known in the past 4 years with my business manager. Like, I have my wealth advisors and stuff that were doing my investments, 529 college plan. It's like, okay, it was a little bit of growth. Like, and I'm like, I don't understand how people are getting rich off these stocks and whatnot. I have like the best team at Morgan Stanley. I have the best team here, and it's just a little bit. So when I started reviewing it myself and realized that my business manager hadn't been doing what I asked, and just started reading and teaching myself, like I hate all of the damage that he's done, because now I'm cleaning it up. But if he hadn't done that, I know me. I'm very busy. I have ADD. I don't like to focus. True. I would not have probably dove into it like I have. And now I've created a whole new, like, solid source of income for myself that I didn't even know was possible.
And but baby, you can't take what happened in the past on it. You need to. It's all about perspective, how you look at it. So I don't know the level of your education. When I mean formal education, college, all that. You
college dropout.
Okay. Then what he just took you through was 4 years of college, and you got your education. Now it's going to apply for the rest. Because the reason why you go to college is to get an education for a better job. You had the job. Now he gave you the education so you can keep the money that you funded. So it's all about perspective.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker that I'm going to put you on to, tell him I told you who it is. He's going to take care of you. I'm going to let him know that you called. He has all the stars that's out here. Tell him what you're trying to get done on it. Go up there and set up an appointment. He'll look through your He's good at it. He's affordable. And then he'll work.
I like that good and affordable part.
Yeah, yes. He'll talk to you. Yeah. Go in there.
Hallelujah. I want to
go in there. Exactly. He'll go in there, take from there, look at your and get you on the road. Because see, what happens, what you don't want to happen, what happened to a lot of people in Hollywood. See, the government, you getting over. Then they come look for your money when your money making, earning ability is over with. You understand what I'm saying? Now you owe them, and you ain't got no way to recruit to pay them. Then they come confiscate everything you got. You need to go in there, get that shit going while you are strong. Your back is strong now, so you can get them up off your back. So when you get older, you're already good.
Yeah. I think we're like literally one of the only countries where we pay taxes and still don't get free education, free healthcare for everybody.
Well, you know why is that? You know, they don't want us to prosper. They don't want us
out here getting laid off their jobs, so they're losing their insurance and can't even go to the doctor.
No, and you know, a lot of them didn't go to the doctor before Corona. That's why a lot of them are sick. A lot of them was running around metaphorically like a car with 3 donuts and 1 good tire. And that Corona blew out that last one.
Listen, that's true. You know, when we was talking about future, we had a lot more followers. As we start talking about this real stuff that Black folks need to really learn, they leaving.
Well, because it's the same way. I don't understand how motherfuckers are out here partying. You hadn't been working for 2 motherfucking months. You found out what the are you celebrate? Thank you.
What you gonna celebrate?
Thank you. What the are you celebrate? You done just found out a month hold your God future in his hand. He showed it to you. Your money out. Partying is supposed to be for worked all week long. I got a party. Vacation is for
you
worked all year. You earned it. What have you done to earn the party? What are y'all out here partying about?
Because they deferred their rent. And they're spending that rent money, not realizing month 4 come, they're going to owe 4 months at once.
At once? What the are you partying about? Go ahead.
That's for if you have to.
I do, exactly.
Not to go, turn up.
I see how we got over here partying on the boat. They was partying they was partying on the boat. I'm like, what are you partying? What are you celebrating?
Listen, they need to celebrate now, because when they get evicted, they're gonna have nothing to.
I told motherfuckers like this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If your ass been working a job for 5, 10 years and a pandemic hit and you can't go to work, and in 2 weeks of not being able to go to work is in a food line, you shouldn't go to another party until you come up with a motherfucking plan.
Period.
You shouldn't have no girlfriend. You shouldn't have no cable. You're supposed to be with the Lord, talking about, all right, God, find me my purpose.
Listen, people ask me all the time, like, how do I find the money to invest? I said, do you have Netflix? Do you have Hulu?
Thank you.
Do you have cable? Do you order?
No, let's go to these high-end chicks. You got Chanel purses, just
with nothing
on your fingers, red bottoms on your. You get your nails done. You get the bunkers and the bang on there. You round this twerking with the nice outfit. Show me all these motherfucking pictures you all over in the AIE, all over in Cancun.
And this here $6,000 bag.
Broke.
This is a $6,000 bag. I have more than $6,000 in it. Okay.
There you go.
Be having these, and my security camera, because we don't play.
Yeah, you know it.
If you have, and this I don't get. Yeah, okay, you can't make do certain things, but if you got a man that's buying you bags and all this other stuff, why not ask him to invest in your business or help you out with a business plan? Oh, girl, he bought me this, he bought me that, but your rent due, sis.
See, I have a rule.
Real and sell that.
Well, that's the boss problem. The boss is supposed to discipline her that way. See, I will buy you a Chanel bag because you already got one, but you won't get your first one from me. You better have 2 or 3 of them. You want to pay a bit.
With that.
If you want some red bottoms, you better show me 4 pair you already bought for yourself. Ain't no ladder on my back now. I show you how to get this stash account where it shows you how to save and move motherfucking stocks. But I ain't buying you. I'm on Acorn or Robinhood. Yeah, I'm not. But I'm not buying you no motherfucking Chanel bag, and you ain't never had one before. No.
You're not even gonna know how to take care of it.
Well, first of all, you need to. Listen, man, I am here to take you to a higher level
Come
than you
on,
already than you are. I'm not going to take you to a level that you can't sustain without me. Then that makes you a dependent. I don't need no kid. I'm looking for a partner. So I'm
and
not going
that's
to take you to no place that you can't sustain yourself without my
Alicia.
presence. So, motherfucker, you better show me faux Chanel person that you bought on your own before I give you the fifth. I'm not buying you no motherfucking red bond, Crystal Louis Vuitton, unless you show me you were stepping in them motherfuckers private
Period.
with me. See,
Period.
I got mine. So if I ask you to buy me some, and mine's are already up here on the motherfucker. I have mine. So if you gonna ask me about mine's, motherfucker, I wear them. So it'll be a gift. You are already ingratiating with me some of the standard of living that I'm already at.
That part. You know, people always like come at me. Oh, so you wouldn't date a broke? You wouldn't date an Uber driver? No, no. I am already a powerful female. I'm a powerful woman. I control everything in my life. I need a powerful man that knows how to handle things. I follow the leader. I'm the leader in every aspect of my life. I don't want no man that don't know how to lead me, handle things, pay the bills, provide. If you can't increase what I've already done, then you've got to go. I don't date women. I don't like females. If that was the case, I would go date a girl. I like
Well,
manly men that are assertive, that handle business, that like a boss know what time it is when he pull up. Period. You know that you're gonna have to come and off the gate provide. Every bill I have paid for. Don't need that help. However, you know that if you're in my life that you are gonna have to add, contribute, upgrade, all of that. Otherwise, what the hell do I need you for? You're an assistant.
Well, what you have to tell them is, see, that's too hard for mere mortals to understand.
Well, I
So
don't like mortals. I like
no, you got to do mere mortals because it's not the saying of the human part of it. It's just mentality wise. So you have to break it down to them. Why do you think certain places that you apply for a job, they might come to you and tell you're overqualified? The reason why people tell you overqualified, if a person make $100,000 and they go for a job at McDonald's, the McDonald's say we can't hire you, you're overqualified. Why? Because your standard of living is too high for us to be able to expect that you're going to do a good job at this low end thing. This job is for a person in a different tax bracket. That's who you are. You're overqualified for certain economically because you have already achieved that goal. And for you to go back down will stump your growth. You need to find somebody that's evenly yoked with you economically wise. That's the way both of y'all can prosper together.
Amen.
That's all you have to tell them. No disrespect for you, but when you catch up to this point economically, then we can reevaluate the possibility of us being together. But it's wrong for me and you, for me to stop my growth and wait till you to get where I'm already at. Then it ain't doing me no good. It ain't doing you no good because I'm going to have resentment waiting on you, and you're going to have resentment like, God, getting there. Can't you wait on me?
No.
Tell me it ain't there. So it's not going to work. So your best thing is go find that motherfucker. Go find me when I was at your level, and then y'all two will be in love. I need to find that you're going to be today.
No, I ain't supporting the
and ain't
struggle.
nothing wrong with that.
I struggled.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got to struggle for your progress.
Right.
Not
and
struggle.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with someone on the come up. That's a beautiful thing, but that's just not for me.
Ain't nothing wrong with the struggle. All of us are struggling, trying to get to a higher level.
Hallelujah.
But I don't want to struggle for a battle I have already fought.
That part.
Because your wasn't in the ring.
That part.
And I tell them all the time, I don't with older women. No disrespect, but I don't like nothing old but money. So when I with young girls and they're in their 30s or something, and they say you with a young girl, I say, but she's helling her like she in her 50s. You understand what I'm saying? And then when another young girl, I say like my boy TK, you had the same 35 years she had. She just was a boss with hers. You was twerking and being on Instagram with yours.
Listen, and if that's what you want to do, take that money.
Nothing wrong with that.
And invest it in something.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but you need to with that values of motherfuckers who's on Instagram that's twerking and find that think. I'm beyond that right now, boo. That don't move me right now, boo.
Exactly.
That don't move me like that. So the woman that you gonna be, I'm going to f with her. Well, she's already there. Now, when you get there, holler at me. That's all.
If I'm available.
And 9 out of 10, you're good because you know you ain't gonna be available. That's why they call us 1%ers, baby. There's only 1% of us out here.
You know what's crazy? The older I get, the younger these little boys be trying to holler at me. They be in my DMs with their fresh contracts. I just got signed. Baby, listen. I'm like, they got milk on their breath. I be like, baby, sweetheart. Sweetie, you want me to be your auntie? Like,
what's the youngest you'll mess with? What's the youngest?
Legal and rich.
I love that.
listen. I used to be like, oh, you too young. And I still do that. But I'd be like, you too young. Okay, the net worth is a little older. Oh, maybe we can have drinks. Let's just
the youngest you're with, legal and rich. That's a boss woman, motherfucker. Boy, that's it. That's that. I love that girl.
22, 42, 52, 72.
As long as they legal and rich.
What's the net worth? What's the tax bracket? What God do you serve? How you treat your mama?
Right.
Are you up to date on your child support?
Right.
How do you treat women? What are your goals in life?
Right.
And, you know, if all that lines up, then all he's missing is
okay. So when you first met him and you get into him, because I know you're a worldly woman, do you go with exclusivity in the beginning, or you just let the process handle itself till y'all get to that point?
You know, now that I'm a mom, I have a 4-year-old.
Okay.
So I don't have time to play those type of games. Like, I am very, very, like, strict with my parenting. I don't bring men around my daughter.
Okay.
I don't hop on planes for boys.
Okay.
I don't pay babysitters to go see men.
Okay.
And if my baby father knew that I'm using child support nanny care to see if he ain't gonna pay it.
True that.
So it's very difficult to even get to that point initially. Right. Like, you know, I might casually entertain conversations or, you know, things like that. But if we're gonna have anything past like, oh, we're going to dinner and drinks, I ain't playing them type of games. Because to get to that level, that means I trust you in my house. Right. That means, like, at some point you would be around my child. Right. And, like, I don't like all that transferring of spirits, of energy. Like, it's already a dangerous game that we're playing as adults. We just jumping in and out of hats like people don't have life. You know, like, right. You can't just keep combing heads without taking care of it. So no, if I'm just casually dating, you know, I could date 10 guys, and that doesn't go past dinner and text messages. But if it's gonna go past that, where we're on the personal level, then no, we ain't got no time, because I'll cut you. And don't come to me as a woman, because I'm gonna hit you like a nigga. I ain't got time for no mess. And then, like, where I am in my life, like, I know where God's taking me, and I know where God brought me from. So even though, like, people still see me as this urban, you know, personality, which I still feed into, because that still gets me a big fan base that I'm able to use that to, you know, sell my other businesses, entities, and things like that. Where I'm going to is not that place. So, like, you know, people who have things to lose can't align themselves with people that have nothing to lose.
Right.
And, you know, in the past, you know, guys I've dated, the girls that they mess with on the side, they date the guys, for me, most of the time, because they want to be on Love and Hip Hop. They begging for a chance to catch a blog. Oh, Masika with my man. Oh, I see this mama call on the side.
Right. Right. When I meet a woman that I'm interested with, I don't never want to meet her child till we have already established what we're going to be. So, because I don't want to go in and out of kids' lives.
It's not
right. You know
right.
what I'm saying? It's not right. So I don't do public display of affection. I don't do any of that until we have already established what we're going to be. You know what I mean? We should not go public until we have privately came to an understanding that we want to with each other because I am a public figure and I don't need you nor you need me to overshadow what we are before we have to determine what we are. So I don't even do none of that.
Because as soon as they get out, they go, oh, honey, we already know. The Shade Room, T-Tenders, Baller, they all going.
Right. But you don't even know what you are. So y'all still trying to get past the representatives, see what you do, not to like.
Exactly.
And why would you want to put escalate it to another higher level to putting the public in it being on it? So I go out in public, and a lot of my relationship don't make it out of between the public. I mean, the personal thing for it to go public. So it's good that we ain't go.
I've had a lot of private public relationships. Yeah. You know, like I'm somebody, they somebody, but the places we go, you don't bring your phone. Nice guy, Delilah.
Right.
We out. Catch.
Right.
We out. But you can't pull your phone out in those type of places to take photos. You can't, so it's like that's why people join Soho House and stuff like that. Your privacy will be respected. You can talk to the people you want to talk to, hang out with people you want to hang out with without worrying about that TMZ making it crazy. And like you said, when people get their own stuff into it, it messes up everything. Especially like you've been famous for a long time. I've been, out here for a little bit of time, and even like athletes I've dated, like football players. Yeah, you're famous. You probably make more money than me, so. But like, even though you're famous, you're on a team and you're wearing a helmet. So there's certain girls that know who they are, like that Dirty Diana song. There's girls that know every player. But even though like you have this esteem, you may not have that much attention because people don't know your name or what you look like. They might just know your number. So like I've dated guys that are wealthier and have been famous longer or whatever, but they're not used to the negative attention. I come from reality TV. That's one thing, but negative attention. So Beyonce, she's literally the most famous person in the universe. If we're at a restaurant, if me and you are sitting down at the table and Beyonce and Jay-Z are over there, they're going to want to run to Beyonce, but they're going to come up to me and you because they feel like we're approachable. And they think you tell jokes and they think my reality TV is real. They think they can harass us. It's not because we're better than them. Heck no. Everybody would rather be at that table. So, like, with the way people know me, when I get attention, it gets all this negativity. And so when I'm dating might not be used to that or strong enough to handle that. I would hope that they would be. But I've seen it go both ways where they didn't care. And I've seen it where they're like, well, why are people saying this stuff about you? Fool, you've been here for like 6 months. You know none of it's true. They say you this and you that. You've been here every day. What do you mean?
Well, a lot of these motherfuckers look for that attention because there's a lot of places you go and TMZ ain't there. A lot of them motherfuckers call a publicist and had a publicist call them and said, I'm coming to catch tonight, make the reservation. A lot of these motherfuckers are attention. And you know what I mean? So a lot of the times they allow them to know when they coming, when they landing, and the whole motherfucker.
There's nothing wrong with that when you need that moment.
Exactly.
When you got something to sell, a project coming out, cool. As long as it's mutually discussed. But there was a time I had a date. We went to Catch, and I met him at the hotel he was staying at, and he was going to have the hotel's car service take us to Catch. He failed to tell me that he also had his photographer there waiting at the hotel. And I was like, and did a full photo shoot and had the photographer. I was like, okay, well, you could have like told me. And this is someone I've known for a while. Like this is our first actual date. So I'm like, why didn't you just like say something? He's like, oh, I'm not going to post these or do anything with him or whatever. And it was just like weird because at that point, the photographer's in my face with like the whole camera.
Right.
And like, but I mean, I got some great shots, and he never used them. But if I didn't know him like extensively, I probably would have been like, oh, turn this Uber around.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and you could tell that the ones that want that got attention. You can tell it. They want to go to the hot spots. Mr. Child.
And like I said, I love me a good hot spot. I like it. But like, I had a gentleman take me out for my birthday 2 years ago, and we all rode together to the very hot spot, and he went through the back and I went through the front. Because it was just like, again, someone that's been in my life for a very long time. Somebody who's very high profile, and it's like we wanted to go where we wanted to go, but we didn't want what it would have been if we would have walked in together.
Yeah.
So we went in two separate ways, turned up inside with all of the like-minded people that don't give about who's there, and then went out separately and continued.
Let me ask you something. Could you follow those protocols right now if that truly was the man in your life?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We weren't dating.
No, I'm saying if it was the man in your life, could you?
Absolutely not.
You couldn't. Why not?
Absolutely not. I don't hide things. I'm private, but I don't hide. For me, it's like a big difference. Like, I'm not going to, like, if I'm not going to go out of my way for attention, but if there's something we want to do and like we're actually in a relationship, no, I'm not hiding it. But like, I'm not going to post it or either. Like, I'm not trying to like promote it, but I'm not trying to, you know.
In other words, you're not going to fuel the fire, but you ain't going to let it know that ain't no fire burning. We burning over here.
Like, you know, I mean, like, you know, I'm not trying to promote this fat. But if the dress is tight, you gon' see it. You gon' see it. I ain't gonna twerk in the camera, so when I walk by, it's gonna jiggle.
It's gonna jiggle, right? Okay, baby, I got you. I feel you. You mad cool, man. That's cool, girl. You mad cool. I'ma DM you that. Please. Anything that you need from me, I'm gonna give you my information. Okay. Anything that you need, any question, any fine, anything. I'm gonna give you my number. Anything you want to pick up, anything you need from me. Anytime I can help you out, girl.
Well, I'm not saying new because I've been a fan, but you got a new fan and a new friend. I definitely appreciate it. This was a dope accident.
It was good. It was good. I like how you did it. I just came in and seen it, but I got you. I'm gonna give you my information, and I'm gonna let them know that look out for you. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Be beautiful.
I'm
Stay safe.
Live too. There was a lot of good stuff in this.
You do that, baby. All right. Love you. Be good, girl. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.